Yo, what up? This is Mkay Frash. eTimer uPusha amaTaxi, mina uPusha amaTakkie. We're out here in Bramfontein on Jutta Street at Kalashnikov Gallery. My man Mari, shout out to Mari, man. We're out here. They're doing an exhibition with Rusty and Miss Veronica, and we're loving it. We're out here representing, and I'm chilling with my main man, OKMALUME, straight up from Boys and Box crew. He got a tape out, and the other tape is still coming. What up, OKMALUME?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's going on, family?
Good, bro.
Yeah, we're out here. We're out here.
OKMALUMEKOOLKAT, aka Future Mfana, aka Smart Mombara, aka Butyan Kaza, aka Mfana Future, aka We Batata, aka It's a Party Time, aka DJ Shop Shop, aka DJ Party Time, my time all the time.
Damn, son. Always shining with my mans, OKMALUME. We're out here. It's just about hunting for cakes. We're gonna hunt a cake with him. He's gonna show me what he got for me. But first of all, I wanna talk a little bit about why the love of cakes. How did that come about in your life?
Yeah, man, the love of cakes, pretty much. I don't know, like growing up, I couldn't afford shit. So, like when I got to Bonella, which is like this new RDP township in Durban.
Dope.
My first house that my mama got in '95. So when I got there, I met up with all these kids, like Indian kids, colored kids. I'm from Mlazi, which is like predominantly black. So they put me on to like Converse skid grip,
dope,
like your Vans off the wall, your All Stars, and I started dancing then. So I get cats. Like back in the day, it was crazy because cats never wanted to rock like a fresh pair of All Stars, like Converse All Stars.
It was always like, yeah, it was always like, I remember when one of my dude in high school, he said whenever he buys a pair, he will let the dogs play with the shoe for like 2 days. Get dirty, and that's how you rocked it. And I think it's still relevant a bit now.
Yeah,
you know?
Pretty much, man. Like, cause when I used to dance, cats would give me the shoe maybe for a month.
Yeah, the dancing thing. Tell me about the dancing thing. Was it functional for you? Was it the shit that you guys rocked for the dancing?
The best.
Or was it just for swag?
For when we started out, I started dancing in like '97, like seriously in a crew.
Yeah.
So I started doing All Star was like the
premium,
the standard.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
like the
cool.
standard.
Oh, that's the bottom base that you can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then in Durban, this store popped up, Excess Shoes.
Yeah.
It's still around. They stock like the craziest stuff.
Dope.
And they started selling like diesel sneakers that we weren't used to. So it was. I remember it was the first time I saved up. I was a Paperboy then. I used to deliver paper.
Dope.
Like local newspaper. So I started saving
from the
up.
Bottom,
yeah. Way in the bottom, man.
Dope.
The shoes were just like, for me, I didn't even think about it, but I was like, yo, we dancers. We kind of have like a thing, like kind of like Boys and Bucks right now, where it's like everybody around, we're popular around town. So let me step it up in the game of like sneaks. But I wasn't really about it. But I was like, yo, it would be nice to rock a crazy sneaker and then fuck it up on stage where she's still rapper, you know? I think like my love started then, but I wasn't collecting. I wouldn't say. Because I don't come from that culture.
Yeah, I don't think for us really it's more about, it's very nostalgic for us. You know, you like a shoe that reminds you of something in your life. You're gonna copy. I think I look at all my collection. I look at it as one shoe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get what I'm trying to say? Yo, Smee, what you got for the kids today, man? I mean, it's all about cakes, so. What you got in the package?
Basically, let me break it down. How I view sneakers. Just like how I told you how I started buying sneakers was to dance with a crazy sneaker and fuck it up in front of you.
Dope.
So my whole thing, when I started working at Nike, I got introduced to the MX technology. And
dope.
E1, I see MX1, but MX90 has always been my unicorn,
And it's always on your tracks as well. I realized, I think you got like about 2 tracks when you mentioned the MX90.
Like 90, 95s, 97s.
Is it your best shoe to dance with as well? Or is it
all around shoe, man? It's the shoe, I've got a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
But it's the one shoe, if I don't want to see a lot of my shoes,
Sick.
I can take out and just rock maybe for 2 months straight.
Sick.
Ngiyadansa, ngihlele, dadleni, whatever is clever, you know?
Sick.
But my favorite,
Let's see what you
favorite out of that whole thing is the MX90 Flywire TZ.
Damn, it's like the inside
tier zero
of a shoe.
shit.
I love this, man. This was a tier 0 product.
Yeah, tier 0, bro. TZ.
Wow.
As soon as you see TZ,
When I say tier 0, they mean this the highest.
it's like
The highest design product in that company. So if you're doing a dunk and you do types of dunks, this will be on the highest level of dunks. That's TZ, tier 0. Yeah, man. I mean, it's me. Like when I look at the shoe, this it's like a performance shoe. Like
Yeah,
how does that take you away? How do how do you feel about the shoe?
basically me. I'm solo in technology, man. Like
Dope.
aesthetically, like I like looking like I'm in 2020 and I'm in 2010 in real life.
Dope.
So this shoe, when it dropped in 2010, I was like, yo, this shoe makes me look like I'm in 2020. Also with this shoe, before they dropped this one, they had the MX90 Currents.
Yeah,
I had a
the
couple.
MX90 current with the mesh in the front,
The
right?
mesh, yeah,
But
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
used
yeah.
to be cold like
Yeah,
in the winter. Like, yo, you don't wear that shit in the winter, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Even this shoe,
you don't wear in the winter.
yeah,
I remember it
Yeah.
wasn't this a pack, Smee?
There was a black one.
So the inside, the
Yeah,
other
there was
one looked like the inside of the shoe.
No, there was a
Wasn't
black.
it?
There was a black version of this, and then there was a MX90
90.
that looked like this. A MX90
had
original MX90.
No technology on it.
Yeah.
Alright, tell me more about the aesthetic of the shoe in terms of technology, my brother.
Yeah, I think that time I was really crazy about the Flywire technology, which is pretty much like EXO, like they do. You know, like how a lot of shoes will be, the skeleton will be inside, or maybe this will be one panel, and then the toe box will be a different panel, and then the mudguard, this mudguard here will be a different panel.
Yeah.
Whereas this shoe is one body.
Yeah.
It's basically one body, one upper,
Yeah.
and then they just do. The panels are actually just designs. They didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
But just because you know the shoe, it's like, okay, here's a toe box for you.
Yeah.
Here's the mudguard for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's the
like
heel.
They drew it on
Yeah.
top of this seated on sort of fabric. That's amazing.
Because the technology has pretty much done the exoskeleton of the shoe where it holds it up.
Yeah.
But the shoe is pretty much a sock.
Lad, how did you feel with this technology, the free?
My relationship with the free technology, which is this pretty much.
The front part, yeah. But on the free would be the whole
The
sole.
whole thing, so the whole shoe can be squashed up however you want. I already had a couple colorways of the MX Currents.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was already done for me. Where
Oh, okay, cool. So
where,
it
like,
was
the
a
free-
continuation
yeah.
of the current. That's
You
crazy,
understand?
man.
So I was just like, for me, I was like, yo, now I'm gonna start busting the future stuff. You know what I mean? OKMALUMEKOOLKAT.